What's up guys, Patrick here at Spartansuppz.com with a supplement review on EHPLabs Oxysleep. This is EHPLabs' latest product on the market. It is a nighttime sleep aid / fat burning supplement to get you shredded while you sleep. We're going to go over the ingredients, we're going to go over the effects, we'll go over the dosing of the ingredients. I'll give you my thoughts on it. We'll go over value for money, flavors, taste, mixability, all the things. So, with no messing about, let's jump straight into it. On screen, these here are a nutritional information panel for this here EHPLabs Oxysleep. One tub is going to get you 40 serves. There's 4.6 grams per serve, and it is broken up to 3 distinct blends. Kicking off with the Deep Sleep Activator blend, 2800 milligrams. Our first part of this blend is made up of a ZMA complex. ZMA is very common as a sleep supplement. It's made up of zinc, magnesium, vitamin B6. Now this is used commonly in both sleep aids and hormonal support products as well. So if you have a deficiency in zinc and magnesium, you'll probably find that you just don't feel very good. Your test levels can be lower, your sense of well-being is generally lower as well, and you're just not going to feel all that flash. So it's a good thing to support hormonal levels, help with recovery, help with lowering cortisol levels, and it's also got some decent data to show that it's good for thyroid support as well, which is going to help not only in terms of the recovery side, but also in terms of the supporting a healthy metabolic rate, which is in turn going to help you support your fat loss goals as well. Dose, big tick, looks very good. We don't know exactly, because this is a sort of a blend within a blend, we don't know the exact amount of each and every ingredient in this product. So, but bearing on where it is being the most abundant ingredient in this blend, it looks really good. Next up in there, we have some L-phenylalanine, good relaxation agent, more of a calming sort of effect based on where it is. Dose looks pretty good. Next up, we've got some 5-HTP, 5-hydroxytryptophan. I'm a big fan of 5-HTP because it is a precursor to melatonin, which regulates your sleep-wake cycles in the body, so you can get a deeper, more restful, relaxed sleep. So that's going to be one of the ingredients that helps you to get to sleep. It's also great because it improves recovery. You're going to feel like when you have this compound, you get a good effect without getting the groggy side effect as well. If you were to take melatonin, it can really mess up your sleep-wake cycles, but taking 5-HTP gives you basically like a source for your body to convert itself. Typical dose of that, the proven dose is 50 to 250 milligrams. Based on where this isn't a blend, I would say it would be pretty good. Next up, we've got some chamomile and valerian root extract. Now, these are good relaxation and calming agents. Valerian tea is often used as a relaxation agent. It's also a very mild diuretic. Help you to calm down, get into a state where you are ready to sleep. Not so much to put you to sleep like the 5-HTP / melatonin conversion, but help you to calm down and get to sleep. Next up, we're going to have non-stim thermogenic booster at a total of 300 milligrams. Kicking off with theanine. Theanine is great for improving mood. It's good it's still quite a relaxing thing. It's a nootropic type ingredient. And as a fat burning ingredient, I personally not a monstrous fan. I think that the dosing is probably a touch under in this, but it's a good addition to there, and it's there's a bit of crossover between these in terms of like deep sleep and fat burning. So as its contribution to the product, still good. Next up, we've got some green tea extract. Now, the cool thing about green tea extract and what we're trying to get out of it is catechins. Now, these, in terms of fat loss, help with the production of norepinephrine, which is a very powerful fat loss compound. The cool thing about green tea extract is it is a naturally sourced ingredient, and it has been shown to be quite effective. That's what all the rage about these tea products is to get green tea extract, and specifically to get the catechins and polyphenols out of them, which have, not only do they have other health benefits in terms of antioxidation and so on, but primarily to improve that pathway of norepinephrine to improve fat loss. One thing it doesn't note though, if this is a decaffeinated version of green tea extract, as it does have a little bit of caffeine, but a very mild amount. Being that we don't know the strength of the extract, we don't know the amount of it, have absolutely no idea as to how much could possibly be in there, but I would say microns of microns. Next up, we've got a little bit of CLA, conjugated linoleic acid. This is an omega-6 fatty acid. What's really cool about this is it helps to free up fat cells to be used as energy. Works sort of like, I guess, a similar fashion to an acetyl-L-carnitine, but more so, not so much transporting, but freeing them up. Different sort of pathway, but achieving a very similar thing. CLA is also a pro-inflammatory, and it's a polyunsaturated fat, so it acts in this sort of lipolytic fashion to help burn body fat and burn the fats around it as well. Good data on CLA. Dosing, definitely nowhere near enough. Typically the dosing taken will be 1 to 5 grams spread throughout multiple serves throughout the day. There's only 300 mg total, so it's not even close. Next up, we've got some raspberry ketones. What's cool is the thing about this is they're stimulating lipase. This is again more of a fat freeing up fat cell type compound to release fatty acids to be burnt as an energy source. Next up, we've got a bit of Magnifiera indica, which is more commonly known as African wild mango extract. Jury's still out on this ingredient. There's definitely nowhere near enough of it anyway, so I'm pretty much going to pass over that because there's not going to be anything good to say about it. And then we've got a little bit of chromium pic. I like chromium picolinate. The dosing we're not really sure on because of where it is, but you don't have to take a whole lot of it. But what's really interesting about that is it does help to increase insulin sensitivity and how well your body utilizes particularly carbohydrates as an energy source. So better insulin sensitivity means better fat loss, which is going to help with the overall better picture of losing body fat. And last but not least, we got our GH release catalyst at 550 milligrams, primarily made up of phenibut. Phenibut increases GABA production in the brain. It's going to help you to get, this is what gives you that real deep, zonked out, dead coma powder sleep. You'll get relaxed, you feel good, you get a real sort of happy, dopey sort of a feeling. The dosing of phenibut anywhere from 250 all the way up to 1000 milligrams. So this looks pretty good as in a mid-range amount. I'd probably say it would be about 500 milligrams, which is good without going overboard, because if you do have too much phenibut, you can wake up a little sort of slow and lethargic and groggy. So it is something to avoid overdosing on, where a little bit is good and a lot is not so good. But very cool. This is really the deep sleep. This is to me the real powerhouse hard hitter of the supplement. That and your 5-HTP together are your real sleep aid knockout products. You're going to get a deeper, more restful sleep, and you'll probably find you have really like lucid, really loopy dreams, like very odd dreams of just all sorts of weird stuff. And it's a pretty cool feeling, and you get a nice deep quality, deep REM sleep. So it's like super sleep is what I like to call it, where you sleep for five hours and you feel like you've slept for 8 hours. Very cool compound, love phenibut, very good ingredient. And some alpha higa, which helps to boost the absorption of other ingredients. So it's going to act as a catalyst to help digest and utilize the other ingredients in the product. We've got some natural flavors, some thickeners, sweeteners, all that sort of stuff, which you'd expect in any flavored supplement, and that's what's in it. So it's pretty comprehensive. You've got some stuff to help you relax, some stuff to help recovery and hormonal support. You've got a decent non-stimulant fat loss blend in there as well, and then we've got our knockout sleep ingredients with our 5-HTP or 5-hydroxytryptophan and some phenibut in there too. So pretty comprehensive. Let's mix them up and see what it tastes like. Comes in 3 flavors. It comes in a strawberry daiquiri, Fuji apple, and the one we're going to have today, peach tea. EHP are generally pretty good when it comes to flavors, so my expectations of this product are decently high. So let's drop in 1 scoop into about 20 ounces, which is what we always do, our standardized test. Right here. Drop this thing in there. Throw this lid on. We don't do blendables or anything like that. It's a relatively small serve, not a huge amount of ingredients, so I would definitely not think the mixability is going to be an issue with this one. Glass. As expected, it is mixed very, very well. Definitely won't need a blender for this thing. It smells good, and it tastes really good. The flavor's fantastic. I've tried this, And I've tried the strawberry daiquiri too, which was definitely very good. Strawberry daiquiri is a flavour they do in Beyond BCAA as well. So if you've had that in Beyond, it tastes exactly the same. The peach tea does have a nice sort of creaminess about it. It's not too sweet. They do a good job. I give the EHP generally nail flavours. There's not too many products in their range that don't taste fantastic, so I think the flavours will be very widely appealing. So good flavours, value for money wise, $79.95 and 40 serves, so pretty much just on $2 per serve. Pretty good value for money for this particular category. And it's a bit of a dual purpose, so it's like both a nighttime fat burner supplement and it's a sleep aid. So, my thoughts on the product. I think it's pretty good as a non-stimulant fat burner, and it's also pretty good as a sleep aid. Is it the best nighttime fat burner? No. Is it the best sleep aid? Definitely not. However, if you want a bit of a combo type product and more of a entry-level sleep aid that's also going to help support fat loss, I think that's where EHPLabs have done a great job. They've done a really good job of combining a little bit of everything that's going to suit a wide range of people. The flavors are not offensive. The sleep aid ingredients like your 5-HTP and more importantly your phenibut aren't too high a dose, so you could take this relatively consistently and not have any issues with it. I would still recommend not using this, however, every single night, as we would not recommend with any sleep supplement to avoid building up an intolerance to phenibut. This would be best used at most 5 times a week, having a couple of successive nights off. So if you had it to Monday to Friday, don't have it on Saturday, Sunday. But this will be a good product to help support your fat loss goals. At night, your body does already burn body fat primarily as an energy source. When you are at rest, the highest percentage of calories burned do come from body fat. However, the overall calorie burn is not particularly great. So in conjunction with a good diet, being in a caloric deficit, and an exercise plan primarily focused around resistance training, if you want to hold on to and build lean muscle mass, which should be the focus of any fat loss plan, adding in little Oxysleep will help you to get a better quality of sleep, a deeper, more restful sleep, help you to get to sleep a little bit faster and go stay asleep as well. And there's also some ingredients in there to help you free up body fat cells or stored body fat to be used as an energy source, and helps to support their release of those and to oxidize them as an energy source. So as a nice little combo product, which is a good price per serve and a little bit of everything, I do think this is quite a good product. EHP make very wide appeal products, and they've definitely nailed it again with this one. Typically sleep aids do not taste all that fantastic. These flavors are very nice. I'm personally not a fan of apple, so I have not tried that one. The other flavors, good, and if you like apple, you'll like this. Yeah, it's non-stimulant. You can stack this alongside your Oxy Shred during the day, or your other favorite thermogenic fat burners if you like a high energy thing like an Activate or a Double Tap, or you can use your Oxy Shred in the morning and again pre-workout and have this before you go to bed. Absolutely, it stacks with anything, with your Beyond, with your Oxy Whey, anything at all. So how to take it: take one serve 15-20 minutes before you go to bed of an evening, but like I said, we would recommend using it somewhat cyclically and only using it a maximum of 5 nights a week. The less you use it, the better it will work in terms of the effectiveness. You want it to be something that works well and you're sensitive to, so you can draw on it when you need it. That's pretty much it. Well put together product, good flavors, good value, a comprehensive formula without being too over the top. Could some of the ingredients be a little bit better dosed? Absolutely, but pretty damn good, and another good product from EHPLabs. It's available now at Spartansuppz.com, $79.95, free shipping on any order over $100, and same day dispatch before 3 p.m, and worldwide shipping from $9.95. So that wraps it up. Supplement review on EHPLabs Oxysleep done. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this review, please make sure to hit the like button down below, drop a comment with your feedback, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest content and supplement reviews. Thank you again for watching. I'm Patrick from Spartansuppz.com.